Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on this channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do sister lock updates and lifestyle updates. So today's video, I have two DIY maple trees I will be making. They're a dupe from a Hobby Lobby maple tree that I saw a while back. It was almost $90, I believe, or $80, I can't remember. And the one that I'm making is going to cost me $16, and the other one will cost a little over $6. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so for my first DIY, I have two maple stems that came from Joann's. I also have some garland that came from Party City that I purchased a while ago. I have some moss from Dollar Tree, some zip ties, some floral foam, some packing material, and then I have two planter cans that came from Dollar Tree. I've had those for a while also. So the only thing that was purchased for this DIY were the two maple stems. I paid $8 for those at Joann's. They were on sale, plus I got my discounts. So I'm going to start off by taking the two maple stems and I'm going to place one on top of the other. And so the reason why I'm doing that is so that it looks like they're just one stem put together, because one of the stems is a little bit larger. And so I'm going to zip tie that one on top, so it looks like we only have one stem to create the tree. And then I'm going to start to zip tie. So I'm going to use 3 zip ties and zip tie them both together. And then once I have them how I want them, I'm going to go ahead and tighten my zip ties. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess. And then once I have that done, here I'm just showing you what it looks like. And then I'm going to take my my leaf garland and I'm going to wrap that around my tree, the trunk of my tree. So I'm going to wrap that around, and I'm trying to wrap it around the zip ties to kind of cover those up some. I covered it up to the best of my ability. I'm going to go with sand. I mean, you can barely see it, but I'm thinking that I may go back and use some of the burnt umber on it so that it blends in a little bit more, like I did on the tree, the second tree. So here I am just taking off, cutting off the tags once I have the stems covered with the garland. And then once I have that complete, I'm going to take my little can here from Dollar Tree, and I think a lot of us probably have, a lot of crafters probably have this, these cans. And I'm going to stick my floral foam in the bottom of my can, and I'm going to go ahead and stick my tree into the foam. And then I'm going to take some of that packing material. Now I get this packing material out of one of my migraine from my migraine medicine when they send it to me, because it is and it has to be refrigerated, so it comes with this packing material. So I tend to keep some of it around this time when I'm going to be doing DIYs in fall time. So here I am just trying to decide which one of the floral foams I'm going to use, and trying to decide how I'm going to place that packing material in there to be able to hold my tree up, because I do need it to be steady. So once I have that figured out, here I have my rocks. So sometimes I do take my rocks and put them in a bag and then kind of roll them around just to kind of keep them concealed. So here I'm just adding some more rocks, and I'll just do this until I'm happy with my results, and then I'm going to go back and start to add my moss on top of the rocks just to get those covered and to make my tree look more realistic. So here is what my tree is currently looking like, and I absolutely love it. And I'm going to go ahead and just start to fluff out my stems. I will say that this was really early in the morning when I was doing this, and this tree was actually supposed to go outside here next to my bench that you can see there. I was going to move my easel and put my tree there when so that it'll sit next to my scarecrows. But then I decided that I liked it so much that I was going to run back to Joann's, which I did once I was done making this DIY, to purchase 2 more of the stems, because I decided I was going to flank these around my fireplace. I'm going to have one on both sides, one on each side of my fireplace. So I can't wait to actually get my fireplace decorated. So but yeah, so once I had that complete and I had made that decision, I also decided it needed lights. So here I am just adding lights to my tree, and that is it. I absolutely love the way that it turned out, and it only cost me $16 compared to $90. So let me know what you think. Okay, so for moving on to DIY number two, I have three of the maple leaves, and they're actually calling these fall florals. I paid about $2.30 for each one, so this DIY is going to cost me around $2.30. I also have some more of the moss from the Dollar Tree, the packing material, some floral foam. I'm going to be using the white planter can from Dollar Tree, and then I also have a trunk. I'm going to call it a trunk, but this branch from these came from Target a couple of years ago. They sold these in like a pack of three, and I think I want to say I paid like 30 cents each for each pack that I purchased. And I think I purchased like 3 or 4 packs. So for this DIY, I'm going to take that branch, or that trunk is what I'm going to call it, because that's going to be my tree trunk, of course. And then I have my three stems from Joann's. So I'm going to place those on the back of my trunk. So you can see here I have it placed on the back, and I'm just trying to adjust it so that you will not be able to see the stems from the front. And then once I have everything placed how I like it, and I don't feel like I can see my stems, I'm going to go ahead and start to tighten my zip ties. So here I'm just trying to just get everything how I want it and get everything placed. And like I said, once I have it like I want it, I'll go ahead and start to tighten my zip ties. Now you can see the top of my trunk. It is, you can see it. So what I'm going to do is, once I have my trunk how I want it and it's placed into my planter, I'm going to go back, and you can see a couple of the leaves that fall off of the stems. So I'm going to take those and cover the tip of the trunk so that it looks like it's completely covered. So here I'm just kind of showing you what I'm going to do. So I have my can here. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the floral foam. I'm going to go ahead and stick it into my floral foam. I'm going to add my packing material, and then this time when I put it in, I did not put the rocks in the bag, which I'm really not sure why I did that. I just went ahead and just placed them into the can, and then I placed my pack of material on top, and I placed some more rocks on top of that, and then I went back and added my moss. So once that was complete, I like I said, I went ahead and added my moss to cover the rocks, and then I fluffed the top of my tree like I wanted it, and then I also used some hot glue and attached 2 of the leaves to cover the top of my trunk. So here I am. This is what my tree is currently looking like. I'm going to go ahead and just start to fluff everything, and then I'm going to show you the top of my trunk, and where I'm going to, which leaves I'm going to place to cover that up to make it look more natural, and just to make it look better, I'm going to go with sand. So once I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess of my zip ties, and then I'm going to add my lights to my tree, and then I'm going to go back and add some of the burnt umber paint, and I'm going to paint my zip ties to match the trunk. And that is going to be it for this DIY. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. And this tree is actually going to go in our master bedroom, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it on top of our fireplace in our master bedroom instead of beside it, just to give it some height. So you'll have to let me know what you think. I can't wait to start I can't wait really to start finishing all of my fall decor in my home. So here I am just trying to get everything how I want it. And like I said, I'm going to go back and add the lights, and then paint the zip ties with the burnt umber. And so once I have my lights on, I'm going to go back, like I said, and I'm going to start to use the burnt umber to cover the zip ties, and I think that made a huge difference because you can barely see the zip ties. It blends in so nice. So here I'm just showing you what it is looking like, and then there's me. Here I am going back and painting everything, and like I said, this DIY only cost me less. It was less than $7, so $6.90. So that is going to be it for today's DIYs. I would like to thank you for spending part of your Wednesday with me. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you on Sunday. Goodbye.